Hey friends, we're glad you're here. Tonight we're making pizza. We really love using our sourdough recipe for the crust, but we just love homemade pizza. This night we are actually using, I think it's Mrs. B's Good and Easy Pizza on my blog, but I'll link the recipes down below. We're also trying out this new product that I got from Target, which is that little digital scale there. It just makes it easier when I'm making double batches to be able to get the dough about equal sizes so that we don't have some that are too thick or too thin. But I really like this scale. It does work pretty good. And no, I don't get paid for saying that, but just letting you guys know in case you're in the market for a new scale. Right here I have my little roller. Generally I use a bigger roller, but my hand got hurt over the weekend and the little one was just much easier for me to use doing this. And ideally I would have let the dough rest a little bit more and it would have been much easier to roll out, but that's just the way things go sometimes. I had one of the girls in there helping me while I was rolling out the dough, and she was cooking the onions and the mushrooms and browning up some deer burger and some bacon to go on these whenever we got them ready. And a lot of times we use cast iron pans too, but tonight I just was not really in the mood for it. Here we are adding the sauce, just regular old spaghetti sauce. Didn't feel like making the sauce either, so I just did it the easy way tonight, and that's okay. Not everything has to be from scratch all the time. And you see we do like a good bit of sauce. We just set them up like assembly line, throwing on the cheese, making sure we get a good bit of cheese on them. And going down the line, I did the cheddar mix, she did the mozzarella, and we knocked those out pretty quick. And then we came along adding in the meats, that's the deer burger, and then the bacon would be next. After the bacon was added, I started on the pepperonis while Isabella went ahead and added onions and mushrooms to the tops of some of them. Not everybody likes all the toppings, so we leave a few here and there without onions and mushrooms and some without any of the extra meats on there, as nobody's really picky, but a few people just generally dislike things, and if they don't like it and they get a piece with something on it they don't like, they'll just pick it off anyway. And then I'm adding the black olives, and then Isabella is going to come along and add some banana peppers. And of course you have to top all of that with more cheese. I had already put in the pepperoni and the pizza that didn't have the extra toppings on it in the oven, and that was baking for about 10 minutes. And then I will swap them down to the next rack, swap from the top to the bottom, and put in 2 more pizzas and another 10 minutes, and then we'll take out the first 2, swap the other 2, and add the last 2. So it just takes us a little bit of time to get the pizzas going, but we use that time to clean up and just get things ready, setting out the cutting boards so we have something to put the hot pans on. The girls are also working on some salad there, and we decided to use paper plates. So we just kept swapping pizzas and baking pizzas, and the guys came home with some groceries that I didn't realize they were getting. Apparently my husband had decided that he didn't want pizza, so he went shopping, which is not a good thing to go shopping when you're hungry, because he ended up bringing home all kinds of things that we don't normally get, like cookie doughs, and I think there was some ice cream in there, and then there was a cheesecake that I am not really sure what they did with, because I didn't get any of that at all. Then we just cleaned everything up. Everybody helped put everything away, got everything cleaned up again so that we could eat when the pizzas were ready. Generally, I do try to get the plain pizzas done first so that the baby and our special needs child can have their pizzas cool down pretty good. And then there they are ready, and I will go ahead and get them cut up and start making those 2 plates while we're waiting on the other pizzas to finish. Everybody else had decided that they did want pizza after all, after they came home and smelled it, because it did smell pretty good. and you'll see them here in just a second. See just how good they did turn out. But we thank you guys for watching and hope you'll join us again soon. Please remember to like and subscribe down below.